One of the things that I really like to hit home to first worldists is the complete inability to create any real change through the electoral system. Now, this is becoming more and more apparent to first worldists who really felt that if we just vote for Bernie Sanders enough, that will solve the problem. Now, we've probably all heard by now the accusations of vote rigging that's hurting Bernie Sanders' campaign, and that lawsuits need to be filed and reports need to be made that Bernie Sanders is getting screwed over. And frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if he was. Maybe he probably is getting screwed over. Why? Because he doesn't fully represent the establishment. Sure, he speaks for the continuation of capitalism with a nice friendly face, but that friendly face is more than the capitalist class is willing to tolerate. So of course, they're sabotaging his campaign. Now tell me where the real change comes in. Because if you can change it through the system, then surely this isn't a problem, or that justice will be done and the wrongs that have been done to Bernie will magically go away. Now, of course, this isn't really the case, but Bernie Sanders is now considering, or he is open to and not denied, the possibility of being Hillary Clinton's vice president.
And would you consider being her vice presidential running mate?
Well, right now we are focused in the next 5 weeks of winning the Democratic nomination. If that does not happen, we're going to fight as hard as we can on the floor of the Democratic convention to make sure that we have a progressive platform that the American people will support. And then after that, certainly Secretary Clinton and I can sit down and talk and see where we go from there.
Well, I guess an alternative question would be if she came to you now or relatively soon, approached you and offered you the vice presidential running mate slot, would you drop out?
I think that that is a hypothetical that will not happen. And once again, there are 9 states left. We think we have a good shot to win in West Virginia on Tuesday, Kentucky and Oregon the next week, and we think we can win in California. So we're going to fight for every remaining vote in the next 9 states. That's where we're at right now.
Now, if Bernie is really so dead against the system and so insistent upon gaining change through electoral reform, then why is he agreeing to be the vice president of someone he believes won't do that? I mean, what could he really accomplish as a vice president? Here's the thing. Bernie is a politician and a bourgeois politician, which means first and foremost, he's looking to get elected, not necessarily challenge anything. His first goal is to get elected. And if he can't do it under the banner that he wants, he's going to do it under another. That's called being a politician. That's why politicians jump between Republican, Democrat, Liberal, Conservative, NDP, what have you. Because it's bourgeois politics. Bernie can't really get elected as the president because the system is designed to keep people who might challenge the system too much out of it. So he's going to accept a concession and possibly run as the vice president for Hillary Clinton, because a lot of people would still go around and support him even though he's only going to be vice president, even though he got screwed over by the Democratic Party. This is just another example of why you cannot reform capitalism. You cannot have a revolution without revolution. And if you're still at this point voting for Bernie Sanders because you think he's going to produce any kind of real change, there's pretty much no hope for you. Thank you for watching. Won't you go ahead, rate, comment, subscribe, and share on various social media. And if you want, you can head over to my Patreon page and show your support. Or you could head over to the MRN bookstore and check out some of the latest books available.